Okay, we'll start with the Mustad R30 size 12 dry fly hook. This is the double D caddis. So we'll just attach a bit of tying thread there. And we want to go about a third of the way along the hook shank. That does. Get rid of that. It's a very simple pattern this, but very effective. We take some pearl tinsel and we'll just tack that in, pull it back a little bit. We'll take this all the way back to about there. Then what we want to do is go back up with the tying thread. I want to just build a little taper on the body so it gets thicker towards the head. So, go back a wee bit more, so I'll just unspin that tying thread now. There we are, good. You don't need a big taper here, you just want to give an indication that the body gets thicker towards the front of the fly. Get in there now. Once more, tight turns here. Just like that. And then we want to go open the turns up a wee bit and go right back to the tail of the hook. And we'll make a dubbing loop there. Oops. There we are. So then we tie that off and we go forward again with the tying thread. Keep that there, and we can just hang that dubbing loop out of the way, like so. Then we take our pearl tinsel and we want to cover, oops, get that thread out of the way again, cover the whole body with the tinsel. It's a nice flashy little pattern because the CDC body doesn't interfere with this flash. Yeah, I can tie that off, fold it back just to secure it, and go back with a few turns and we can get rid of that. There we are. That's that. Now what I've done is I've loaded a Petit-Jean table clip with 3 CDC hackles, beige CDC hackles. Now you can see what is happening here. The hackle fibres at the point of the hackle are shorter, and we want these longer ones when we load it into the clip at the bottom, so we finish at the front with the longest fibres for the length of the wing. So I'll just transfer that now to a clip, trim off the stems. There we are. Now you can see that the longer fibres are at the front, so the shorter fibres have to go in the dubbing loop first. Now we want this to be as close to the hook shank as possible and as little fibres on that side as possible. So we put that in, and then we can just push these fibres down. You can see that into the loop, and then we can use a magic tool stacker just to compact. It's important that we push these fibres up now and just spread them out. It wants to be a little longer, just a fraction longer than the hook shank. So we compact these in, that'll do us like that, and then we can lift these just a little bit away from the hook shank because we need a little bit of space to play there, like that, and we can spin them out. A nice tight spin. Then we can take our brush, just pull out the fibres, make sure there's none trapped. That'll do us superb. We can use the stacking tool again and just try and get those a little bit more tight. Then we pull everything back on top of the hook shank, and we pull that wing over like so. So we'll make a couple of looser turns here, and 3 just around the dubbing loop, and then we can tighten that up and pull everything forward so it sits on top of the hook shank like that, and you have the nice flash body underneath undisturbed by the wing. So we'll fold that back, tighten that up, there we are. Then we can remove the surplus of the dubbing loop. Good. Get rid of that one. Excellent. So I'll just come down a wee bit. That's looking good. And can pull the wing back now, trim it to length, and then you get that nice flash body underneath with the CDC wing there. Then I take a little bit of a bunch of deer hair and stack it. This is hair from a deer mask, which I'll be making a video very shortly showing you how to skin. It's the same as a hare's mask, but from a deer, and I'll show you in a video soon how to skin one and prepare it. So we've got our stacked deer hair, a bit of fluff there, a little longer than the CDC wing, and we'll go once, twice, and then tighten, and then through the hair, going forward, for the wing. We'll lift up, whip finisher, I'll just pull that out of the way. Get one more. I've had a few questions about varnishing my flies. I always varnish my flies, but I don't think it's necessary to show you in every pattern, every video, that I'm putting a bit of varnish on. So we'll pull all that forward. Now what I like to do with that, if I can get hold of it, is I pull all that forward, and then I take a Wilkinson blade and just trim it off, straggler that, and that's it. Really, there's one there. I can trim that down a little bit there, but that's the double D caddis, the deer and duck, with that nice flashy body underneath, floats like a cork, and it's taken a lot of fish for me. Thanks for watching.